talk about pump.fun, a website which is essentially a casino where only 3% of people will ever make $1,000. Meanwhile, the actual program has made $300 million in fees. So it's already a deck that's stacked against you, obviously, mostly stacked by insiders who are rug pulling you and scamming you. But recently, pump.fun was in the news for even more insidious reasons than the last time we talked about it, which was already a young kid rug pulling and throwing up middle fingers. But that really didn't stop the live stream meta, as they called it, because things got much more degenerate and much worse. Actual crimes have been committed on this platform, leading to the team actually having to shut it down completely, saying from the outset, we've taken a firm stance on moderating for inappropriate activity. That's complete garbage. They're worried because a lot of the most degenerate stuff has just gone mainstream. What do I mean by that? Well, obviously, I'll have to censor a lot of this, but people were threatening to harm animals. This is a coin where if you don't invest, the guy is going to shoot his animal. Here's another coin which purports to have kidnapped the developer of a project. And if you get it to certain market caps, the guy will get eventually freed. In other coins, people put guns to their head. Now, the hard thing about some of this stuff is a lot of this has been taken down, so it's hard to know how much of it is real, if this is all a troll. I'm sure some of it is, obviously, but some of it is not. I'm going to play only a little bit of a live stream where they had a chicken fight club where ultimately, I guess because the coin wasn't going up enough, the guy kills the animal live because his coin wasn't going up. It's absolutely the sickest, most depraved stuff. And it's all because, look, why? People want to make a few bucks. They want to rug pull people by getting them to throw money into a project. It's frankly the saddest thing because the people they're actually making the most money for is the platform, this supposed platform which moderates heavily, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad they removed this live streaming feature. It was sort of the worst part of this platform, but people have been launching all sorts of coins through this, which are either, racist or doxing people's like home addresses, actual graphic displays of violence. And this live streaming thing is only an extension of that, really. But yeah, I guess the most actual crimes were committed with this. People were purporting to, off themselves on this platform. And the response from people on the platform was great. They can't rug us now. Some people were shooting guns out of windows.
You blew that bitch twin on bro.
Others were shooting guns at random buildings without regard for who was out there and could have been hit. It's really hard to oversell how depraved this stuff is. Also, again, they can rug pull for $1,000, maybe $2,000. Here's another live stream where a guy is threatening to kill a fish, his goldfish, if you don't invest.
Fearless people, Brody. Hey, Brody, if you saw me in real life, you would be scared of me, you little.
Like I said, it's unclear how much some of this stuff is just trying to be shocking for the sake of it. But as we showed, sometimes they do actually go through with it or do extremely illegal things like shooting guns out of windows. Who knows who could have been out there. I think it's fortunate that as of this moment, we don't know if anyone's actually been hurt. I don't think anyone's been legitimately hurt. But again, it's hard to tell because a lot of these live streams have been now taken down, thankfully, again. But it's just completely crazy. And you just go for what? To enrich a pump.fun? Like, that's who's making the most money here, right? Besides the people who are rug pulling you, they're the ones making the money. So if any of your friends are on this platform, just let them know that the odds are incredibly stacked against you and you're just making a ton of money for people selling shovels while you think you're going to the gold rush. In reality, most of you will not even make $1,000. Now, I want to close with something light, maybe the funnier part of this whole live streaming meta, which I guess the lightest part of this meta was that just people rug pulling in funny ways. Not that the scam itself is funny, but the way they did it is kind of funny. This guy made a coin called No Hands, No Rug or something like that, where he pretended that like oh, he had like this paper on his chest. And then in the middle of the thing, he just presses the button, but then tries to go back to this situation to kind of pretend he doesn't have, I don't know. Just, I guess in light of how much worse all the other stuff is, that's kind of amusing, I guess. But really, it's all degenerate. It's all degenerate. It's all built to scam people. And I don't know why anyone is like celebrating this. I've seen a lot of crypto influencers go, oh, we're getting retail adoption. Do you think this makes you look good? Do you think anyone is looking at this going, ooh, future finance, bro? Actually, I think it's a horrible look on everyone who has ever supported crypto. And yeah, that's basically it.